Hey everyone, how you doing today? It's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. Proud to be, I've come to the realization, I'm proud to be probably the least viewed bourbon review channel on YouTube. And proud of it. I do have my regulars. I'm happy that you're out there. Been watching the channel grow. So let's get down to it. Back in October, I did a first taste review on this Beardstown bourbon that I picked up on a trip down to Kentucky back, I think, last September. And I have not tried it since that review. So I want to do a second taste review of it and see if I could figure out what it is. Now, this bottle, I think I mentioned this in the last video. The bottle is very suspiciously exactly the same. Check the monitor there. There we go. Suspiciously the same as this Flatboat bourbon. It's the exact same bottle. Now, I do know Flatboat is done for Liquor Barn. Liquor Barn is a small chain of really awesome liquor stores in Kentucky. Also, I think they have something called like Party Town or whatever that they've merged with. So this is, let's just say, Liquor Barn's store brand. It's done by Barton 1792. It's 90 proof. It is, and the same bottle, just different labels. They say on here this is bottled by the Founders Company in Louisville, and I am probably going to do a video on Flatboat, but today we're doing Bardstown. Oh, no, Beardstown, not Bardstown, Beardstown, old historic Beardstown, 90 proof bourbon. And I had a somewhat favorable view of it back in October, but let's see what we got going on now. So those of you who are still with me, here we go. And I have learned a lot since October on bourbon, and it's amazing. You do a YouTube channel and how much you learn by drinking whiskey. So let's see here. If this is indeed the same thing as Flatboat, which is, again, Barton 1792, exact same bottles between the two of them. The Flatboat would be a Sazerac product, and Sazerac really doesn't like giving out mash bill information or age or anything like that. Let's see what we can get from the label. Nothing. So all I know is it's 90 proof. I don't know the mash bill. It's going to be aged at least 2 years, and at the price point of $20, it probably has been aged 2 years, maybe 3. But let's see what we see. It's got a nice color to it. I mean, it's not like Jim Beam that it's like a pale yellow. This has a nice depth of color to it. So maybe, aged 3 years, maybe 4, who knows. Smells like bourbon, as always. Picking up a little bit of that malt and rye, and of course the corn. But no, seriously, picking up a bit of that malt. So I don't know if it's malt heavy, corn and malt heavy with very little rye in it. I doubt it's a wheated bourbon. But let's see what we got. Nice cling to the glass. Wow. It's opening up the sinuses a little bit. But it's not too terribly bad. If I had to pick between getting a bottle of Jim Beam and spending a couple of bucks more on this, I'd probably pick the Beardstown. I do know Beardstown Like I said, I think I picked it up for 20 bucks down in Kentucky. I know the flatboat is $25 or so as a Liquor Barn exclusive. I mean, it's not bad. I'm getting a little bit of that caramel vanilla up in the front. It's pretty good considering the price point. Is it my favorite sit down and I'll have a nice pour of bourbon? And no. I've been really turned on to my Infinity Carafe that I've been doing, which is just a hodgepodge of different stuff, and it's so good. But you know, if would I use this, I probably have a drink of this maybe when I'm outside barbecuing on the rocks or something, just to tone down the flavor a little bit. But there's nothing really wrong with it. I've tasted a lot of worse bourbons for the money. In fact, if this is out of the 1792 distillery, the small batch 1792 I have has a medicine-y taste to it, so I would actually prefer this over the 1792 bottle. But let's see here. It's with each mouthful, it's better and better. So that is a pretty good bourbon. But it's not my go-to. I think I said this in the last video. It'd be good for mixed drinks and whatnot. I'm getting more of that rye flavor over the malt. So it's probably, it balanced, maybe 15% rye, who knows. But there you go. It is pretty good. It's a nice balanced bourbon. And if I do see it again next time I'm in Kentucky, I'll grab another bottle. I mean, the bottle itself is cool. I love that label. And for the price, I'm not going to say you can't beat it, because there's plenty of other whiskeys I prefer. But it is something that is just a neat bottle. And, if I have some friends over doing some sampling, it would be good to throw into the rotation. So there you go. Until next time, it's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den, which I suspect is, again, the least viewed bourbon review channel here on the old YouTube. But, hey, I got a nice fan base, right? Right. So I hope your next pour is your best pour, and we'll catch you later. Thanks so much for watching. Hey everyone, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos as they drop. Thanks for watching.